What was the last class? What was the last class? What we have discussed, please? So let us understand first our agenda. Let us understand our agenda, please. First, what we're going to be discussing. Today we starting our class, regular classes. Today we are going to be starts with what our regular classes. Okay, fine. Let it be open class notes. Fine. Any questions, please ask me in the chat box. I'll respond. Okay, please. Okay. So actually, so we are gonna be, so this is a DevOps with AWS course. Am I right? In it. So totally we're gonna be learning two things. One is two courses. AWS administration, DevOps with AWS. DevOps with AWS. Okay. So in AWS totally we are four models. One is EC2 model, S3 model. So VPC model, RDS model. Okay. In DevOps again, totally we are gonna be learning Ansible model, Docker and Kubernetes, and CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery. Here we are gonna be learning Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, and SonarQube. SonarQube. This is it. And monitoring tools also with them. Okay. In this flow, today we starting with what? DevOps. We starting with what? DevOps. DevOps with what? AWS. In this, so the first module we started with what? Ansible. The first model starting with what? Ansible. But this Ansible we're gonna be discussing more than 4 weeks of that. 4 weeks of time. So directly we can't able to start it. Okay. So Ansible. Directly we can't able to start it. First, we need to understand the basics. So which are all the basics we need to understand first, then only we can able to start it. First, how to create AWS account. How to create AWS account and login. And once if it is logged in, how to create AWS account login. Then how to create AWS server and login. How to use AWS server. Up to this point, we have done. Each and every student know about it. Then, so what is configuration management? And what is, after understanding what is the configuration management, Manisha, please be suspended. You need to pay amount, whatever the amount. Maybe it is go for Manisha. Go for payment in the top corner. You can able to see the payment. See if it is minimal amount, you need to pay it. If it is not, you can't affordable. Please create a one more account. Okay, let it be. So what is the configuration management? Linux basics. Linux basics. How to create a normal user and how to make normal user as a pseudo user and and password authentication, password authentication, passwordless authentication. Okay, these are all the basics which we are gonna be understand. Then we are gonna be start answer. Directly we can't. Okay, so each and every student know about this. Each and every student know about this. But anyway, so I don't want to show you how to create an account, but let me show you. Some students don't know about it. How to create a server, how to getting into the server, and how to use it. Let it experience. Then we can able to go for understanding. Our agenda for today is what is the configuration management. What is the configuration management? Let us understand for today. But before that, let me show you one more time how to create a server, how to getting into the server. Then let us discuss about what is the configuration management for today. Please let us getting into the server first. Let us getting into the server first. Instance type, Lance instance. Try to create. If it is not, don't worry. I'll show you by tomorrow also. Please be go for Ubuntu. Please be go for okay. AWS account Manasa myself also suspended. I need to also pay the amount. Okay. Myself also. Okay. I'll show you by tomorrow this. Okay. But let us directly navigating into the configuration management. Sir, what is an exactly configuration management? What is an exactly configuration management? What is an exactly configuration management? What is in exactly configuration management? Sir, we have understood so many times what is in exactly configuration management, but let it be repeat again. Let me show you. Let me understand one more time. What is in exactly configuration management? Let us open our demos. In the beginning of the demos also we have discussed. Please be open. What is in exactly configuration management? We understood. No, we'll cover because yes. Yes, but still it is not Raja. Will Raj Mishra will be. Yeah. Because yes, we have covered Linux shell script also. Uh, Pranav sir regarding shell script networking will be discussed later. We'll discuss later. Yeah. Fine. Fine. So what we are gonna be, guys, please? What exactly we are discussing right now? What is an exactly configuration management? What is an exactly configuration management? What is the configuration management? Replacing a manual configuration process with an automated process is nothing but what? Configuration man. We have a hundreds of servers, server one, server two, server three. We have a hundreds of production servers. We have a hundreds of production servers. We need to automate this. For this, what we need to do, please, we're gonna be replacing manual configuration process with an automated process we are calling as what? Configuration management. Clear. But for this, we are gonna be using Ansible. By using Ansible, we can able to handle hundreds of servers. By using Ansible, we can able to automate our hundreds of servers. Those servers we can able to get it from AWS. By using AWS, we can able to get hundreds of servers. These hundreds of servers we can automate by helping of Ansible. By using configuration management, we can replace hundreds of servers, automate by helping of Ansible. Those hundreds of servers we can able to get about AWS. Let me understand our point of view. Let me explain this with our own diagram. Listen very carefully. So please let us use. For example, let's say we have a hundreds of production servers. Assume like this. These are all production server. 01. Production server 2. Production server 2. Production server 3. Production server 100. We have hundreds of production servers. In front of this, all the production servers, we have a load balancer. So we are hitting into this load balancer. This load balance is routing equally distributing. The incoming traffic equally distributing across all the servers is nothing but what? Load balancer. It is one of the production environment, not is ready yet. It is not yet ready yet. It is one of the production environment, not at ready. We need to make it ready. We need to make it creator. We are gonna be set up. We are gonna be set up. How? Maybe if it is in olden days, initially days, purely it was administrator. Linux, admin, execute Linux commands, Linux command by command, command by command, command by command. Okay. So for example, let's say for setup, install Tomcat on Ubuntu server. See here, please look at here. So maybe he need to follow, he need to execute. These are all maybe, it is around maybe 20-40 commands. 20-40 commands. But these are all the commands are executing command by command in each and every server. How many days it will take? So even one server setup, maybe it will take around 1 day minimum, maybe half day at least. For handling, for make it is ready, hundreds of servers minimum at least 30 to 50 days minimum. 30 to 50 days. More than 2 months it will take. 1 month, 2 months. But I need infrastructure by end of the day for today. In this situation, in this current market, current business models, can able to like this? Is it acceptable? No, it is. We can't do that. So this is olden days at the beginning of those days, and we can't do that. But we need some automation. For this, we're using shell script. By using shell script, this 20 Linux commands, this 20 Linux commands keep in a file, keep in a keep in a file with flow control. What is the flow control? If else, while loop, for loop, if statement, for loop. Okay, these are all we calling as what? For loop. These are all we calling as what? Flow control. The 20 Linux commands keeping in a with the flow control is nothing but what? Shell script. If we execute the shell script on server, automatically we can able to save the time and we can automate this. And moreover, so at a time we can execute same shell script file, we can execute at a time on hundreds of servers also automatic by using kickstart option. We keeping these files NFS or FTP servers. From there else we can able to communicate and automatically we can execute these raw shell script files on top of the all the servers at a time. Yeah. Our automation is completed or no? Yes. But why we are not using shell script? Okay, by using shell script, we can automate. Am I right? By using shell script, we can automate. Agreed, we can automate this. But why we are not using shell script? Why we are go to the configuration management? Why we are moving into the configuration management? Let us understand. Shell script is a programming first. It is scripting. It is a logic. Experts are required. It's a programming. Not you and me can't be. Maybe a new joiner, new one, maybe who knows basic common person can't read that. He's not English. Like how we reading Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, like that we can't read shell scripting. We should understand, logically think, write down, and the experts are required. Okay, for writing shell script. So experts are required. Experts are required. That is the first problem. Second problem, maintenance. The second issue is with what? Exactly maintenance. If it is a program, if you want to change anything in the middle of the line, we should understand the top to bottom. We should understand the top to bottom. Top to bottom. Then only we can able to change. That means what? Maintenance issue. And moreover, third point. If execute shell script, you may expect, you may not be expect the same result. It means consistency state. It means consistent state. So what are the shell script problem? Three problem. It's a program, maintenance issue. It means consistent state. So to overcome this all the problem, we are shifting into the configuration management. We are shifting into the configuration management. We are shifting into the configuration management. If it is a configuration management, first of all, it is not a program. It is not a script. It is a format. AML format, Ruby format, the simple English format which we are gonna be using. Easily we can able to write, easily to modify, it is easily maintenance. It is a modularity and maintainable. So first advantage is not a program, it is not a script. Second advantage, easy to maintain, it's easy to change. Third, it has consistency state. It has means even if you execute 10,000 times, you can expect the same result. Whatever we're writing your files by configuration management, you can expect the same result. You can expect the same result. You can expect the same result. Got it very clearly. That's what we are shifting into the configuration mechanism. So how exactly we gonna be writing? By helping of IAC, infrastructure as automation. So for automation, whatever we want to do it in graphically, that everything we need to make it in a file form, code form. That means if we execute without any manual interruption, automatically we can able to execute, we can able to create infrastructure, and we can automate on top of the clouds. So for this, we should understand ML or Ruby. Or Ruby. But how to configure this? How exactly we can automate this under the service? For this, we need to create a one configuration management server. One configuration management server. We are going to be creating one configuration management server. In this configuration management server, by using this configuration management server, what you want to tell to the configuration management instead of it will be do that. So we're writing a playbooks, we're uploading into the configuration management. The configuration management can communicate to the hundreds of servers and automate automatic. But sir, how exactly it is? So it is a two-way communication. First, so either the CM server can communicate, CM server can communicate, production service, CM server can communicate production servers, or production servers can communicate into the CM server. So if you want to establish communication, CM server to production service means node service. This model we calling as a push model. How we are going to be implementing one SSH and one user is more than enough to establish communication from CM server to the production service. The same way, the same way, the same way. Our production servers can communicate with what production or CM server also. This model we calling as what pull model. For this, we need to install agents. A software, a star indicates like a software. Please be assumed. So totally how many models, guys, please? In configuration management, two models. One is push model, another is a pull model. One is the push model, another is a one is the push model, another is a pull model. Clear? Is it clear, all of you? Perfect. Understood this. But which are all the tools are supporting? Salt is supporting. Ansible is supporting. Puppet is supporting. Chef also support. These are all the popular tools which we are using in the current market. But most popular tools in the market is Ansible and Chef. So Puppet is outdated. Chef also might be. But in production, a product type of product-based application still we are using. Okay, but Ansible is a push model. Ansible is a push model. Chef is a pull model. So Ansible is supporting push model. Chef is supporting pull model. Ansible supporting push model. Chef is supporting pull model. Got it very clearly up to this point? So whatever we're writing, playbooks, what I want, I'm going to be writing a playbook. I'm going to be uploading into the Ansible as a configuration management server. And automatically Ansible will communicate to all the servers at a time. All are 100 servers at a time. It will be install the software, each and every server at a time. So instead of doing 100 times, so if do it once and execute once, reflecting into the thousands of places or whatever, either 10, 20 or 100,000, 2,000 doesn't matter. But so we are going to be simplifying work and we can smoothen our work. We can configure all the servers. Clear? Is it perfect up to this point? Is it perfect? Understood up to this point? Any questions, please, up to this point? Any questions? AML, AML, YAML, AML, AML. That's what I written very clear. Writing a playbooks with AML, uploading into the Ansible. I clearly mentioned here. Arrow also declared. Writing a playbooks with AML. We're writing a playbooks with AML format, AML language. Then uploading into the Ansible master server. Then automatically it will be an automatis. Okay, we're writing ML playbooks. I will teach. I will teach you AMLs playbooks. Those things will look like this only. I will teach you basics from the very beginning itself. I will teach you. Okay, this is okay, fine. Pranam, got it. Excellent. Okay, fine. So, but by using configuration management, what exactly we can able to do it? By using configuration management, we can able to do it. Provisioning, we can able to do it. Provisioning, we can able to do it. Change management, we can able to do it. Orchestration, we can able to do it. Configuration, we can able to do it. Deploying our application, we can able to do it. N number of things, but let us focus on for today. Let us think about, let us understand for today. What is the provisioning? Provision. What is the meaning of provision? Any dictionary meaning? Do you have the meaning of what is the provisioning? What is the provision? It provides suitable environment, for deploying applications on various environments. ENV, environments. Various environments. Clear. That means what we can able to do it, guys, please. We can able to do it. We can able to do it. So let it be right on the steps. We can install softwares. Create files and folders. Create files and folders. create users groups, change config files also. So deploying applications and so on. So I hope you people are understands very clearly what is the configuration management. But we're gonna be learning in this configuration management. We're gonna be focused on answer. Sir, let it be a rewrite one more time. In Ansible point of view, Ansible is a push model. Ansible is a push model. If you want to implement this, we are gonna be, let it be rewrite this diagram. Whatever we have explained, let us rewrite the diagram, we can able to come to know. So we have a number of production service. Production service as nodes. So on top of this, if you want to automate, we are going to be configuring configuration management as Ansible master. Then we are establish communication from master to nodes by using push model, and whatever we are doing, write a playbooks, write a playbook, whatever you want to implement on production environment by executing, by writing, by using AML, and we are executing and communicating under the hundreds of production servers, and we can able to implement whatever you want it at it. Hmm. This is what exactly the configuration management. And before start Ansible, we have to understand one more point, one more thing. Linux basics. Linux basics. Linux basics. So we have to understand first Linux basics. If you want to understand Linux basics, if you want to understand Linux basics, yeah, please. Fine. So before understanding Linux basics, please let me know what is an operating system. We should understand the basics, very basics. Then only we can, or else we can't. So we should understand the basics. So what we understood, okay, the setup directly we can't. So what is the server? What is an operating system? How to getting into the machine? How exactly we work with as a Linux administrator, Linux basic commands. Then after understanding step by step, then only we can able to come to this point. Directly we can't land. Okay. Please first understand the basics and fundamentals. So first we should understand the basics. What is an operating system? Types of operating systems we need to discuss. So let me know what is an operating system, anybody? I think so each and every student are using, I think people are using Windows, Linux, basics, whatever maybe you're using, right? What is an operating system? What is an operating system? Operating system is an interface. Operating system is an interface between end user and computer hardware. The computer hardware don't know English. Huh? The computer hardware don't know English. The computer hardware don't know English. He knows only binary format, ones and zeros. So, but as a human being, we can speak in English, am I right? That's what. So, as a human being, computer hardware can't understand human readable language like English, but he works on binary form. But we required a translator between human readable language to the hardware language. Vice versa. This is exactly job done with the operating system. What exactly the operating system done, please? Operating system is an interface between end user and computer hardware. Got it? So as a operating system is make sure about whether it is communication between end user to computer hardware is nothing but what operating system. So how many types of operating systems we have here? So totally we have a three types: single user, single task operating system, single user multitasking operating systems, and multi-user multitasking operating system. So means single user means what? At a time, we can able to log in one user at a time, and that user can perform only one task. That is like MS-DOS, like MS-DOS. But what about single user multitasking at a time? One user can log in, that user can do multitasking, like Windows, like what I'm doing here, Edge I open, Chrome I open, Zoom is open, GitBash I open, multitasking. But at a time, I can able to use only one user. What about multi-user multitasking? So multiple users can log in at a time. Each user can perform multitasking. That is we calling as what Unix Linux. Okay. So tomorrow onwards, we are deep diving into this, understand, and then we go for understanding of Linux basics, introduction about it, the basics of commands. We're gonna be understand. Then we're gonna be go for a lot of topics we're gonna be discussing. Then only we are gonna be discussing about and okay. Okay. I'm stopping this class at this moment. I can start it, but actually, my AWS account is suspended. That's what I can't able to create a server for today. I can't able to create, or else I would have shown you for today. If it is work, I would have shown you. But unfortunately, I can't able to. Okay, I can teach you one more 10 minutes, but problem is AWS account. Okay, anyway, so we'll be continue by tomorrow. Thanks, buddies. We'll continue by tomorrow. And one more thing, yes, please. I shared each and every student. Please wait. I shared to each and every student recording sessions. Today recording session I will share. I will send an email. Who are registered, please. Those people are receiving daily recording sessions. So today's session will be sent to your registered email address. Please make sure about who are all the new students. Please be enrolled there. Please be done your payments and please be complete your payments and get the drive access. A call to admin. Yeah, definitely, Manisa. Manisha, yes, yes. But make sure about how much it will be. How much AWS fee? Please make sure about. If it is less than 500, you can able to bear it, you can go ahead. Okay. Sarath, Vikas, all of you. Got it. Okay. Thank you. Ignore. Manisha, please, please, please. Don't do any action. I will guide you by tomorrow. Manisha, please. For regarding AWS payment. We'll continue by tomorrow.